Okay, today we're going to do an example and then talk about problem solving in the next video for doing this. So in this case here, this is the example that we had before. So we're going to do a use substitution. And in this case here, we have, remember, the inside function and the outside function. And so we see that we have the derivative outside of this inside function. So that means that we're going to use this as u. So this is going to be our u. Oops, wrong symbol. And so then this here is going to be our du. And so we can rewrite this as the integral of u cubed du. And so now in this case here, we can use the power rule for integration. And so we can rewrite this as what? U to the fourth divided by 4, right? Using the power rule for integration. And then, now that we've got it integrated, now we can put it back in terms of x and back substitute for what u is. And so this would equal then what? X squared minus 3 to the fourth. And then I would just have 1/4 out in front. Okay, or if you want to keep the 4 up underneath, that's fine. But this is the final answer. Okay, so in the next video I'm gonna show you the actually I'll just do it now. So now what are the steps for using use substitution in general? Well, the first thing we're going to do is look carefully at the integrand. And select an expression of g of x with the integrand and set it to u. Okay. Okay, so now, what we want to do is we want to select, so let's select g of x such that g prime of x is also part of the integral, or the integrand. once we see that, once we select those, so our u substitution, then we're going to substitute. So we're going to substitute in u equal to g of x and du equal to g prime of x dx. So the dx will always go with that one. And we're going to substitute this into the integrand. And then 3 is now, what we should do is we should be able to evaluate the integral with respect to u now. Now if the integral can't be evaluated, we need to go back and select a different expression for u. Okay, so if it doesn't work, if it doesn't give us something that we can integrate, then we have to go back and see about doing possibly a different u substitution. Okay, so number 3 is we should now be able to integrate with respect to u. Now again, I'm not going to write it all out, but if you can't integrate it, then go back to step 1 and look for a different function in the integrand that you can use as u, where the g prime is also, du is also in there. Let's see. And then 4, evaluate the integral in terms of u. So evaluate in terms of u, and then write the result in terms of x. That means go back to x, then rewrite it in terms of x. Oops. And that's it. So we're going to do some examples, but this is what the steps you're going to follow when you're evaluating using u substitution. That's it.